My pie that I made, no bake pie. And I was on the part watching your video, on the part where you was talking about you was getting a call, you was on your way to somebody's house. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm a real Indian. Mm-mm. Once this soak in, the bread is not gonna be crunchy. Sweet potato and apple. Apple sauce actually is not even. I don't have no whipped cream. I'm not upset about that. It's all good though. We do what we can. I know. Been taking bathrooms in all my life actually. What made me realize it? Listening to the story of Moses, how Pharaoh and them went through there, and then it was more like a video. How they were standing on the mountaintop, showing that their bodies died, but their souls didn't. The mountaintop, showing that their bodies died, but their souls didn't. So I started paying attention to more things. This was when I first started learning about the Bible. When the Jehovah's Witnesses first came to my door. I can say that if my son was on the elevator with me, with these Jehovah's Witnesses, but I was smoking upstairs. I had a loft with one kid. The Winebackers in Indianapolis, Indiana. They're tore down now. The college owned it. Somebody was knocking on the door. You know how Jehovah's Witnesses knock. I told him to see who it was. Don't answer it. He looked out the peephole and was like, "It's Jehovah at the door." I said, "Jehovah?" Made me go downstairs. First, I wasn't going to answer the door. No, he looked out the peephole and was like, "It's Jehovah at the door." It was Jehovah's Witnesses at the door, though. He was a kid. He was young. This is in 2002. 2002, 2003. When they closed them down, I was one of the ones. How you doing, Epps? When they closed it down, I was one of the ones to get Section 8. Hooked us up, too. They closed the buildings down, first they gave us all $1,000 for us to go around and look for an apartment or a house. Gave us $1,000. I was one. I lived in D building. Flintstone, the one that they was talking about. I said the one they was talking about used to use their foot. The whole family had their foot outside the car because it wasn't going reverse. That's me. The first car I ever had didn't have reverse, so I moved to the city. I drove all the way from where I'm at now to the city to Indianapolis with it not going in reverse about 3 times. Mm-hmm. hmm. My boyfriend was running around crying at first because I left him there, told him I was going to the store. And I ended up all the way in Mount Vernon, all the way. I went to the store, I bought a whole month worth of food. I told him I was going to the store, ended up in a whole nother state. I wasn't planning on going back to no motherfucking store. So as far as me being, what they call me? She said he called me something. I went on vacation with these chicks, and he told them that to watch out for me because I would run off. I was like, don't let her run off. They didn't want to let me leave. Went to Cincinnati. Mm-hmm. He didn't want me to go anyway. But I was working hard. Brian and his girlfriend, y'all are crazy. I forgot your name. I want to say Steve, but girl, because like you said, your questions is irrelevant. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It could be better, but this'll do. A pie in pie form instead of in pieces. The apple water. Cincinnati, Ohio. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm focused. Cincinnati, Ohio. What? I know. The Mormons, golden tablets. The Muslims, precious afterbirth that looks like a rock. The Christians, because they have multiple gods feeding off the same religion. If you understand what I'm saying. There's multiple gods feeding off the same religion. That's why there's multiple Bibles saying different things. Some scriptures taken out of some. The Christians have 66 books. The Catholics have 71 or 86. I'll read from the Holy Book. All come from the Holy Book because those books are in those books. But there's more in their books than it is the original book. Well, you said a legitimate reason why God will have me going for Jehovah's Witnesses. There are books missing. The fuck is the Song of Solomon? What is the Song of Solomon? The Song of Songs. What is it? You realize that's like a man, so that's important to put in there because we can't stop the men from being with one another and wanting to be with females too. Letting everybody know how true love, how deep love is. It don't matter if you're a man or you're a woman. I'm trying to figure out what's the message, and y'all keeping that book in that book, and not the book of wisdom, or the book of Enoch. But the Song of Psalms goes in there. It fits perfect with a lot of the stories. The book about the story about Sarah. Well, the book about how the queen couldn't have a kid, so she tricked a girl into spending the night. They had a party. King came in and raped her. She set up for the king to rape so they can get a baby. That's important to put in the Bible. Who history is that? Like, who real history is that? The Jehovah's Witnesses. I mean, their book says the same thing as the Holy Bible. The only difference is scriptures are missing or taken out. It's clear for you to read than the other, because if you start reading the other, you'd be like, I don't understand this. Man, it's making my head hurt just reading it, like reading the Book of Mormons. If you try to read the Book of Mormon like somebody just tried, they was like, dang, worked your nerve, didn't it, just reading a couple of things? You gotta up your game. Can't read the names. I know. Whose name is Nephilim? Or what name did you just try to pronounce? Who name is that? On this planet? It's basically like somebody got into the system and it was never supposed to change the passcode. And I've been able to do everything else, but I cannot figure the passcode out. If it's not 11 11 11 3, then it's 11 11 11 10. Because I have 10 children. Yeah. Because I only supposed to have 3. Anything after 3 is extra, but my son say anything after 5. After I had the twins, he was like, "What you doing?" had number 6. Then I got pregnant with number 7. He was like, "Oh hell no, I don't even like that kid already." And him and Junior is not close. Him and number 7 is not him and number 7 is not close. Tasia looked like me, so he was in a little bit. She had a little funky little attitude, but he was still in. Chocolate, he was definitely in, but he was like, she just extra. LJ, he's extra. He's in the way. He's the baby. He's in the way. They all extras. Anything after Deontay, anything after number 6, they're all extras. And number 6 is considered an extra. Said once I had the twins and I got pregnant again, it was like, man, what the hell? All right, I can do another brother. And I got pregnant with Jane. He was like, oh, what the fuck is you thinking? Oh, no. What is it? Sit back and just listen. At this point, no. At first, I was like, yes, I know who it is. I opened up my third eye. I was attracted to Wakanda. Even before I woke up, attracted to Wakanda. Immediately. But I was like, it's for play. The way they got Wakanda out there, like, it's for play. It ain't for play. Look at all the confusion that's out there. No, okay. Yes, I did read Ganache. I read it. That's why I tore out the page where it was all the guys on there. Buddha, the elephant. I didn't write it down because it's so many. Because what are you guys called now? You guys aren't called Buddha and Shiva or names change as time go on. Hey now. The real Green Reaper. name is not Grim Reaper anymore. He was born something else, and he's been calling himself something else. He already have, you know what I mean? The original names are not the original names, just like as Pharaoh. Just as David, just as Isaac, just as Abraham, just as Noah, Moses. There's a lot. Jonah, Enoch, Elijah. No, I was thinking, okay, I let everyone know, and I was acting crazy. I know, but I was thinking, I was acting crazy. I was saying stuff that people would look at the video and be like, what the hell wrong with her? Why is she so hyped like that? But you notice I didn't go to jail or no one ended up in the hospital. Everyone that I grew up with, I'm not going to say energy was off because I ain't know nothing about energy. But everybody that I grew up was acting funny. One girl that watched me fight and even pulled my pants up while I was fighting. She kept pulling my pants up. Every time I swung and my pants went down, she pulled my pants up. Even had her come and say she's not giving up on me. So I'm thinking, not giving up on me? What the fuck going on with me that you don't know that I should know? And instead of her telling me, that's all she could say to me. I'm sitting there and I was at my sister's house. My son come to get me, and I start putting my shoes and stuff on, and he asked my sister a question, and was like, she right on point. We know what it is. Well, I know what it is. That's what made me so upset because I'm like, the people that are close to me are the ones, like my son know that I will put him in headlock, tie him up, drag him down the street with no car. I'll put the ropes around my arms and drag him across the street. Drag him down the street. Left hand up. So I'm thinking, okay, they know that I will actually lay hands on them for real, but why is everybody playing with me? Like they want me to go to jail. I'm listening to them and listening to the voice above telling me you're not supposed to put your hands on anyone. No one is supposed to touch you. Like, no one is supposed to hug you. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of hugging. Well, not a lot of hugging, but God told me don't touch anyone. Talk stuff and walk off. I did enough touching people. He got my back. Just like in Indianapolis, Indiana. The day it was like in April, I had went downtown and they were having a little event where it said the big one on the sign. And I walked past the TV company, the radio company called The Wave. The Wave was on my right side. I had my photo and my mom obituary, and I walked down. It was the day that it was supposed to happen. I walked down there. I thought it was more people was gonna show up. To look around and see that there wasn't nobody but me, and I felt the building collapsing. Felt like the building was trying to collapse on me. Standing in the middle of the monument circle, they started the assembly. The stars start going. All by myself. There were like 3 white girls in black coats to my right, and there were some white girls to the left. The white girls to the right, when I started doing whatever I was doing, I'm not gonna say. She asked, "How am I doing that?" She looked and was like, "How?" She looked at me and was like, "How is she doing that?" Because she said that they did it because they said that I was something special. But seeing the people that I was around, birds of a feather flock together. Not realizing I had some stuff to get off me eternally and spiritually, if you understand what I'm saying. And you probably don't, because you don't. I had some stuff to get off me. Like, some people had really attached themselves to me to the point of they the ones that woke me up. They're the ones that decided they were going to take my treasure because I didn't know anything about it. I didn't know anything about gens. Um, his name is Ak. He told me to check into it. Aki. His name is Aki. Alhamdulillah. Supposed to mean all praises to God, the Most High. No name. No name in that. All praises to Allah. That's supposed to say all praises to the Most High. All praises to God, the Most High. What's your question, darling? Because I've seen. So you telling me that it is me and you? Anyway, so you don't want me to be doing Jehovah's name no more because Jehovah feel good because he feel like he the shit. He ain't never had nobody name to had nobody to draw his name. I cannot do y'all. I can't do y'all. What you want, baby? What you want? It all depends. Because it all depends. Are you... How do I mean, I know how to do it, but... Okay. My grandbaby bought it, actually. I'm drinking apple juice out of it. Hmm. So I don't drink too much. They told me that I can only drink 2 ounces of fluid a day, but I had 9. Oh, that's... Plus, this is a good way when you go to parties, no one can roofie you or Mickey you or... What is Ted Bundy? I thought Ted Bundy was a different thing. We ain't gonna say Bill Cosby. No, he ain't roofied them. For real though. Shoot, take it off, drink some, put it back. You got a little decorated. Put your name on it. Wheezy, but I gotta stop talking about Lil Wayne because this is crazy. Yes, it's not my fault. I am loyal. Everybody better not start doing that. That's what they made canisters for. I can't sing. I actually can't sing. Plus, that song is written wrong. They changed it. Man, who's Border Stripes? Well, who's Border Stripes? Where they? Anyway, through the precious fight over the, you know what? She feeling herself. No, you supposed to. I'm happy that you took. Dang, really? No, when I was reading the Bible and uh, is it Zechariah? No, it's not Zechariah. It's in the back of Hebrews, where two female angels dropped off another female angel to the demon or whatever, and the demon was like, "This got to be a trick. God wouldn't. Yeah, He didn't trap me here. He wouldn't do me like this. This is too good to be true." So they picked her up and flew away, put her on a mountain. Seven-headed snake with a fire of with a water with water is fire. Basically hit her from. Yep. Y'all making me want to smoke again. Because that's what happened. They put her on a mountain with a seven-headed snake to guard her always. She didn't mind being alone and talking to herself. But she really wasn't talking to herself. She was having a discussion with other people. Everybody in the whole world. Like, if you thinking crazy or you thinking of something, yeah, anyway, and put a fire around her, a hero will have to come and save her. That's the deal. She was brought to him already, and he denied for Motoni. Esse tampose, esse campanticus, because it didn't look good to eyes. Didn't smell good. Didn't look good to eyes. Other people was not. Always wanted something that other people wanted, but nobody could have. And that's where bad bitches came from. Real big booties, big breasts, Coke shaped bottle. She walk in the room and everybody be like, dang. It actually hurts my feelings to know a female think that that's what she has to do, because at the end of the day, if you weren't born with it, it's gonna flop and or stop. And they're not paying attention to nothing else but your big booty. So I'm like, I still want one. Some injections, you got me messed up. I still want one. Something that ain't gonna flop. 10,000 a pop. That's why I ain't doing. That's why it don't get done right. Mm-mm. Well, I was gonna do a little bit, but I can't find my eyeballs to glue them on, so I don't have eyeballs. Deal. Where do we go when we die? Into another body? Cause I'm reincarnated. I'm telling you, there's some reincarnation shit going on. I thought we die, and what I've always thought growing up, we die, and that's it. We can't do nothing. The only memories that we have of a dead person is the memories that we have. They can't come back and tell us nothing. They can't come back and hurt us. They can't come back and save us. That's what I believed growing up my whole life. My mom believed in extra phenomenal stuff. No, growing up with my mom, my mom believed in, yeah, ghosts. And I kept on telling her, well, y'all tripping, because I'm, ain't no white girl gonna come back and hunt just a farm. And them niggas and them black people, the slaves, are not gonna come back and hunt ancestors that they promised that they were gonna do. Yeah. No, some crazy stuff happened in the house while I was there, and you couldn't explain it, but once I did the science, I was like, For a minute, she had me. They were trying to trick me, and my stepdad, the one that ended up marrying my mom, the white guy, um, yeah, they just swear he's just so Irish. he he don't eat sweets, and my mom baked some cookies, and he took a cookie. Now, my mom didn't know he had been to the house. Me and my sisters and brothers the only ones there, so a cookie's missing. Somebody ate the cookie. A whole bunch of stuff going through her head. We got a whooping for. I got a whooping for it. Me and my brother, and two of my sisters got a whooping for it. Me and the younger siblings got a whooping for it. She never told me she was sorry. I got a whooping for not one of my sisters or my brothers eating a cookie, but for somebody that wasn't even a parent or a blood relative at the time. He was nothing. I mean, at that time, Nelson wasn't nothing. At that time. What I'm saying was no, because me and Nelson did a lot of things together. Yeah, we did a lot. He was teaching me how to work, how to be a boss, how to be my own boss. Nelson. Anyway, what I'm saying is, y'all, you missing a point. What I'm saying is, yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. And I still got whooped for it. She never said she was sorry. And I survived it. Wasn't saying like my stepdad wasn't nothing then, because to me he was like karate man. Got so many black belts he don't even know what to call it. He old now. He old man now. But he quick to the mug like Bruce Lee, ain't he? I know. Don't run up on my dad no more. I'm gonna show up there too. I'm gonna show up too. He gonna be like, dang, where my daughter come from? All you gonna be able to say is, I don't know. Mm-hmm. Don't pop up on my day no more. He don't like skateboarders. He already offensive if you see a skateboard in your hand. Some skateboarders bullying him when he's younger. Yep. Um, I what Nelson remind me of? One of the Blues Brothers. Honestly, that's what he remind me of. Who asked him? Well, I'm gonna go put my phone on the charger because it's gonna die. Well, we talking about Arrow because you're still talking about. I read it. There's a lot. There was a lot of stuff in there. Um, the man that always pulled the girl into the hole, but it was like I drew a picture of him pulling me in the hole, and then that is a little odd. But it's all good. Yeah. I know nobody don't nobody want to hear me keep on repeating myself. But that means that you shouldn't be on here. Of course, once you found out who I was, you was like, oh, yep, yep. Oh, once I said Antoinette, and you asked her some questions, and she told you what you wanted to know, or what you didn't want to know. No, she told you what you wanted to know, but what you didn't want to know. Because there's still some shit that you didn't want to know. Mm-hmm. And it's crazy, y'all know all those people that I've been talking about. No, all those people that I've been talking about, y'all know. Y'all know all those people. You've encountered all those people. You've done KK. I can imagine. I can imagine. No, honestly, I could imagine. Actually, I can. I can imagine. Hopefully it's dry. My bed. It smells so good. What exactly is your question? Well, why I've been acting stupid? Why did I act stupid? I ain't gonna answer that. No, I ain't gonna answer that again. Because I could have sworn I did. Because I could have sworn I already answered that. Actually, I didn't act stupid. Just assume that I was lost and stupid. Because is it your auntie? She was keeping my kids. And I told her that I was going to work and I didn't go to work. Yeah. Your auntie? That's not your auntie? I thought it was your auntie. No, I promise you I thought it was your auntie. The way she was talking, I thought that was like your auntie. I knew it was your mom. Yeah, I knew it wasn't your mom because she was like, shh. Before y'all do all that, research her. Find out more about her because something is strange. And they didn't. No, when they talked to her about it, that's exactly what she said. Before y'all do it, research her and find out for sure because something that's just not right. They didn't research. They looked at a piece of the picture, like I said, and ran with that. This stuff real quick. Oh, you can't see? Hold on. I don't have like a table or chair. I know, I'm not on here for you. I'm on here for him. Like he said, he crazy. Stop saying names because that be making you mad. Especially when I know I'm a gift from Dad. Don't let nobody trick me about my shit. Be a sheep in wolf clothing, not a wolf in sheep clothing. Be a sheep in wolf clothing and not a wolf in sheep clothing. Because it's not the bad part of you that frightens me. that will have me thinking, oh, this person would do this or this person would do that. It's hiding it. Not saying that a person needs to be worried about, and see, that's the whole thing. A person should never have to worry about being tricked or ganked by someone that they fucking trust or let around them. No, naturally, your friend walking through your house, they drop something, a sack. Anyone drop a sack. Your first reaction should be to give it back. Some money. Your first reaction should be to give it back. And again, you ask, oh, you got static. Again, you ask what? Address. And again, you ask what? Because why? Why would we need stability? Why would we need change? Well, I'm saying, as I'm hearing and seeing, the music business need a debug. It needs to be debugged. Not only the music system. Here goes his black shirt he was looking for. My son. Shouldn't even quote that up either. What's needing an upgrade is what I'm hearing. Things are out of hand. A person that is highly respected started off in the music business basically innocent, and turned around to sliding down a pole and making love to the devil. So he's not the only one. We have others. There are many of others. Money and power can change. Money and power can change it.